Hello, everyone. I have a little bit of exciting news today because we're going to be starting a new series. It's called Retro Bowl. It's kind of like a football game. Um, yeah, I don't think it's like super entertaining to watch. Stick around though, you might like it. So I'm not going to be posting it like every day, every other day. I'm not going to be repetitive, is that the word, about it. But anyway, so we need to pick our coach's name. So we'll pick Samuel, because that's my name. And we'll just go ahead and let the game pick our last name. It'll pick a randomized. I'll just go ahead and pick a random team. I don't even know a ton about teams. But anyway, so let's start. Just 1 week left in the regular season, New York Jay have appointed Samuel White as their new head coach. White has worked at college level, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to skip the tutorial because I know how to play this game. Pretty good at it. But anyway, this is our last game of the season. And we need to win it, and then we'll go on to a new season, which is going to be the main thing I'm going to play. This is our team for now. The draft will start next season. But anyway, let's get into the game. So basically, as you can see, this is our team. We have our different players. I'm not doing a great job at explaining this, but basically, there's different controls. So I'm just gonna throw it right there. My guy catches it. Boom, that's good. But I can also pass it off to my running back, and he'll run the ball. Now, that wasn't a good play because I just wasn't. That's why I like throwing the ball. So basically, we just have to get to the other side like this. I think next episode I'll probably fast forward a couple games to, get the series going faster. I'll put them on a time lapse. But I want to stick around for at least the first game all the way through because y'all still don't really know what this game is. But anyway, we basically just have to push down the field like kind of a regular, American football thing. But anyway, so yeah, we're getting close. Okay, we caught it. Let's see if we can get to the touchdown. We can also kind of run up and down the stadium thing. But anyway, we can either get a 1 or 2 point conversion. So 1 points are pretty easy. You can get them pretty much every time, but 2 points are 2 points. So I'm going to go for 2 points. Hopefully I can get it. We're going to pass it off to that dude. They intercepted it, which is unfortunate, but I had already made 6 points. It looks like they made a field goal, so they got 3 points. So anyway, it's basically just kind of the same thing. That's why I'm not going to post it a ton, because it's kind of repetitive. I can't think of the word. I think that's the word. Repetitive. I can't think of the word. It's bugging me. Or at least I can't think how to pronounce the word. But anyway, we basically just need to throw football. And that's about it. Ba 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 ba, Mr. Sandman. I shouldn't be singing bum 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 in case I get copyrighted. And I kind of forgot to mention that you have your star players. That's, the people with the star on them. But then you have a bunch of just kind of filler players. They're not that good. You want to try and pass it off to your starter players. And also, defense is just an automated process. You only actively play offense. Defense is just it's just an automated process, as you can see. Anyway, it's back to offense. We're back. Gonna throw it off to that dude. Don't know what dude this is, but he dodged all the tackles, broke some tackles. We're gonna make it to the end zone. We're gonna dive into the end zone. That is 3 touchdowns in 1 game, which we're probably gonna be getting a lot of. And also, the first couple games you play are really easy, but the game gets harder as you go on. So, I'll probably win the first couple of games really easy, but it'll get harder as we go on, and soon it will not be difficult. I have a game that's I'm a couple seasons in, and it is really hard. just because it gets harder as you go on. But anyway, we're winning by a lot, as you can see up there. It's kind of weird because normally my webcam's a lot wider, like this way, but I shrunk it down a lot because I think for this game you need to see most of the screen. It's not like a lot of games where there's a pretty big part of the screen that isn't really important. But anyway, looks like, oh, no, okay, we did not get the touchdown, but we have another chance, and even if we didn't get the touchdown at all, we'd still be quite a bit ahead. But anyway, we are winning by a lot. There we go. It's 36-3. Yeah, we're basically just kind of... Why don't we just, like, throw it off... Oh, no. But why don't we just, like, throw it off to the side a few times, and then we can let them have another chance. I also forgot to mention that if you throw the ball backward, your quarterback will run the ball. But anyway, let's just, like, throw it off to the side, and then they can have another chance, because they're not doing too hot. But anyway, well, I'm trying to give you a chance. Trying to give you a chance to make another touchdown, and you can't even do it. Gosh, I'm just going to have to go all the way to the other end zone and make a touchdown, because y'all can't. Y'all are annoying. Also, I keep saying this, but this should be one of the last few videos I'm recording before my summer camp thing. So, yeah, I've been pre-recording a lot of videos because I'm out of school and I have a lot of free time. But I've been pre-recording a lot of videos for it. I will be back at this point, but I'm still pre-recording videos because I like to do that. But anyway, that was our last game of the season. But anyway, so we have two options here. We can either praise our team, which makes our teams happier, or praise our fans, which makes our fans happier. As you can see, our team is pretty happy, so I'm going to go ahead and praise our fans. But anyway, that is going to be the end of the season for us. That was our last game. Right here, it's just we can upgrade this character. But anyway, that was the last of the season for us. We're on to the next season, which is going to be the main kind of thing. Samuel White's first game in charge of blah, blah, blah ended with a win. That's the last of the season for us, but this next season is the one where we are going to absolutely win everything. It's taking a minute to load, but anyway, a new season begins. So I'm going to go ahead and work through the draft and pick some new players, and then I will end off the episode. Right now, we can trade off some of our players for picks in this season's draft. I really don't see the point of even having a kicker. Kickers just aren't that good, in my opinion. I don't see the point in having one. I'm also going to trade off my wide receiver, because I'm pretty sure we can get a better one. And at that point, I'll even trade in my running back. We only have 2 players on this team as of now, but we have a crap ton of draft picks, so we'll go ahead and run through the draft. It'll take a second to load, because it's kind of dumb and does that a lot. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum, 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 bum. Make him the cutest. There we go. This is the draft. There are 3 round drafts. Blah, blah, blah. So basically, there's different players here. We can pick which one. I mean, if we wanted to, we could pick the ones all the way back here. But we're going to pick the ones up here, because they're the best. But anyway, I'm probably going to start off by getting this wide receiver, because he looks really good, and I like having a solid wide receiver. I'll move my webcam so you can look at all of his stats and stuff. But anyway, he's a 4-star rated, so he's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and sign him. Next up, I'll get this tight end right here. We have quite a few offensive players. I think for now that's enough offensive players. So right now I'm just going to focus on getting a good defense because we have 1 defensive player. This defensive back looks really good. He has 4.5-star potential, so we can upgrade all of these stats right here. So they're like really high. Anyway, these are like some of the worst players left. There's not many good players left. Oh gosh, this guy has really high potential. He's not great right now, but he has high potential. So we're going to go ahead and get that linebacker. We'll get, I guess, might as well just get this defensive back. I'm only going to play one season of this game, so it doesn't really matter what my team looks like. I'm not trying to set it up for the long run. I'll go ahead and we have 2 defensive backs, 1 linebacker, and 1 defensive line. Well, who's over here? These are like the bad players. What's this? I guess I'll get this defensive lineman. Also, I forgot to change the setting, because you can change the settings where you can either have 10 people on your team or 12 people on your team. And I want 12 people on my team. So anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll get through a lot more games. We'll probably time-lapse them, fast-forward through them. I just wanted to stick all the way through that game since it was our first one. But anyway, goodbye, everyone.